I do it, I'ma overdone it. And you gon' need a plumber when the boca start running. I'm an anime lover, South Park babe hunter. A Pokemon trainer if you wanna train something. From the middle to your waist button. They say I talk too much, but I just tell them you ain't saying nothing. Man, this one is for the DJs who keep the speakers playing something. Now pass it on like a brand muffin.
Welcome to another episode of Conversations with Roberto. Today's special guest, the one and only Tony Shore. Welcome.
What's going on?
So, Tony.
What's going on, Roberto?
Finally got to you.
I just hope for whoever's watching, like when you say my name, I need you to edit like a little applause behind it, like. Woo!
Oh yeah. No, I definitely been getting a little bit more creative with the introduction. That's an automatic. There will be that. So yes, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Berto. Yeah, bro. Like, real kudos to you, bro, doing this. Real proud of you doing this, bro. I had to come through and support, man. You know, some people may know me as Tony. Some people out there just literally only know me as Tony Shore. But yeah, man, you know, let's have a little conversation, Roberto. Some people ain't heard from me from a little bit, so yeah, man, let's talk.
Yeah, so before we jump into this, I like to give the people an opportunity to tell the viewers who you are. So, who is Tony Shore?
Who is Tony Shore? Tony Shore is a magician. Man, like there's so many. Tony Shore is young. Black dude from west side of Detroit. You know, I grew up in the city, not the burbs, but you know, they was playing Dope Boys Cash Out. You know, I always ran around to nerd. You know, so I'm a ball player. You know, I think once a ball player, always a ball player. And when I say ball player, I mean like I got kind of far ahead a little bit. And so, like, you know, beyond high school is what I mean. And so I think I'm a ball player by nature. I think you can. It's in my confidence. It ekes in my confidence, and it shows in the way I talk, the way I interact with people. It's very basketball player like, I think, in my opinion. And so I think my whole personality is just a ball player. That's for one who I am. But yeah, man, I'm a dad. You know, I'm a husband. You know, I'm a son. You know, I'm a brother, a big brother. You know, I'm a leader at work. You know, there are people who revere me as such. And I think last but not least is, you know, I'm a producer. You know, I'm creative when it comes to putting music ideas together. I'll say that, you know. But yeah, that's who I am.
Okay. I like that. A lot of different.
But I say magician because it's like, I always, when I think of like myself, I'm sorry not to cut you off, bro.
You're fine.
When I say like magician, bro, like I always just think about like, I'm somebody that makes a way out of nothing. So like when you think of like Magic Johnson, they called him Magic because he was like, whoa, like how was he even doing something like that? And there's so many moments in my life where I'll be like, how did I even do that? And so when you was like, who is Tony Shore? I'm over here thinking about myself. I'm like, goddamn magician, man. But but yeah.
Yeah, bro, you make it happen. And it can be, multiple different things, right? So yeah, I got the analogy. As soon as you said it, I was like, I like that one. That's a good nickname, the magician.
Tony Shore, the magician.
Tony the magician, sure. All right, so look, I'm glad you said what you said about the producer stuff, because that's actually kind of the next thing I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
Is what was the
moment? My jacket is dirty, y'all.
No, you.
I got toddlers. Well, go ahead.
Kids do destroy
everything.
Your
just
shit.
Have everything on
fingerprints,
it.
Cheeto fingers.
Yep.
All right. So look, what was the moment you knew you were meant to be a producer?
I think the moment where I knew I was meant to be a producer was honestly the first time I received like a payment for a beat. and I was in Boston. I was living in Boston, going to college out there. It was like my sophomore year out there, and I just I was selling beats on YouTube, and some random kid from New Jersey just bought like 2 or 3 beats from me at $600, and I'm like, as a 15
Damn.
year as a 15-year-old, as a 15-year-old living in Boston, and what that had to be like 2012. That was a lot of money for me, man. And so once I got that little payment, I'm like, yo, I think I can actually do this. Like no bullshit. Like, oh, I'm sorry. Can I cuss on?
No, you can cuss on here. Yeah.
I'm sorry. So yeah,
You say
like,
shit, fuck,
like,
bitch, whatever you want.
I'm like yeah, like this is I'm actually meant to do this. Like I sold a beat and like someone actually sent their earned money to me. Whether they scammed for it, however they got to it, but they sent me their money.
You $600.
And then I started posting YouTube. I started posting beats. Back on YouTube, back in during the days of like, think of like Wiz Khalifa and Johnny Giuliano. They was real heavy on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
And so I was posting like tight beats on YouTube way before it was like a thing. And so I would get like 30,000, 40,000, 70,000, 120,000. There's videos up there with like 300,000 views on them on YouTube.
Snap.
Were just these beats. It's like there was just like this Meek Mill type beat that I had posted back during the height of Meek Mill's, like his Dream Chaser days. I posted this beat, and I promise you, it had like almost like 85,000 views. It was like people was posting like freestyles in the comments and whatnot. And I'm
good old
I'm
comment
over here,
section.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm over here chasing hoop dreams, and I'm going from town to town with my team, going from Virginia to Pittsburgh, and we going to Maine, Vermont, New Jersey, whatever, all around Boston and hooping. Meanwhile, I'm over here selling beats the whole time, and I'm like, man, I don't even want to do this no more.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I felt like that's when I knew that I was meant to be a producer, when I was like, okay, like the thing that I'm most passionate about, like I'm actually seeing success somewhere else, and a lot of it. And so I just went full throttle with production at that point.
Okay.
Not beat making, but when I say production.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he was making the money off of it, and it just made
sense. It was
what that makes me think of is, I forget what person was talking about how rappers want to be ball players and ball players want to be rappers.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it. Yeah, I can see that.
I wonder if anyone, like me, honestly, I've always wanted to be like the producer. Never wanted to be a rapper. More like for a producer that helps create for stuff. But if I need to pop out, hit you with some Kanye West shit, like type shit, or you can do all that, then drop bars, or Tyler the Creator. I noticed you got the
the joint over here.
Yeah, LaFleur, and like he produces, writes, everything. That dude does everything, and to me, he's personally one of my favorite like overall artists because of all the different shit he can do. But yeah,
his new stuff trash though, but
it ain't been like the old stuff. But I mean, I don't know what the direction he's going in right now, mainstream or.
If I was was to pop off with rap, that's the first nigga I'm dissing. I swear to God, hey man.
Why you dissing Tyler first? Why? Tyler. That's our boy.
Nah,
you can't have his LaFleur shit on and be out here talking about you gonna diss him.
This fly though. I ain't even going to this fresh. This
you would diss him. Let's get back to the dissing part. You would diss him.
This fresh, but but I don't know. He seemed like an easy target. I don't know why.
I just seen him in the Twitter recently. He was mad at somebody for a store releasing security footage of him I
feel him for that.
Without his consent.
Yeah, a store shouldn't be doing that.
Yeah,
that's kind of wild. That's
yeah. What y'all doing?
Yeah,
You're trying to get clicks.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, damn, this Tyler, y'all heard it here first, man. He's about to.
Yeah, let me. I'm about to get back. I'm about to get back active. I'm about to get back active with this music stuff. I've been deep in the basement over here, cutting up demos and whatnot. I'm gonna try to get something going, man. But if I ever get something popping, Lord willing, Tyler.
Tyler, he's
Tay-Tay.
he's,
Tay-Tay.
he's coming fucking for you.
Tay-Tay.
You better watch Tyler. It's gonna be a random shot. You're gonna be chilling, and that's all you see some shit on Twitter trending.
Nah, his new stuff been whack, man. I've been listening to Earl Sweatshirt, bro.
Earl, man, Earl's always been my dog. I seen Earl skateboarding in the back of a show one time. You know, it was him at first. So I was like, yeah, that's Earl back there. I'm like, can we go say what's up to him?
Oh yeah, them niggas different from skateboarding. Like I ain't never really. Like, I'm not from one of them type of places that where niggas be skateboarding.
Nah, skateboarding.
Not
It looked cool, but I was always scared to get hurt on that.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Video games like Tony Hawk, like
that look cool.
Shit like that. I play that for sure, but like doing it for real.
I
know Fly was over here in one of the past interviews talking about he was a skateboarder.
Yeah, he been out in Virginia and whatnot, man.
Hanging out in VA.
No, I'm from the concrete. I mean, that don't make sense because you skateboard on concrete, but whatever.
He's like, man, they don't do that shit out here in the west side of Detroit. That'd be like that. I can think of that one scene like from Next Friday. He's like, stop being a bitch. When he was when Debo was cussing out his well, I don't know if that was his cousin or his brother and
oh,
remember they was trapped in the animal truck?
Yeah. I think that was just his homeboy from jail.
But yeah, that scene was funny. But anyways, probably cut that last part out later. But
it's okay.
Okay, so look, what's something people misunderstand about your craft or your industry?
What's something that people understand?
What's something that people misunderstand about your craft or your industry?
Well, I really don't know what people do understand about my craft to even say what they misunderstand. But I can say that after doing a couple open mic shows around Detroit, I think people, when they see me, they expect maybe like a certain flavor of music, a certain sound. They may, because I'm black, I'm dark skinned. They expect like the Detroit sounding, real hard hitting 808s, real sharp, real tight snares, real syncopated, hi-hats and whatnot. And so, but when I come through real kind of weird, kind of left field, kind of warm with it, they always tell me like, yo, where you from? And I'm like, I'm from Detroit. Like, no, like, you born and raised? I'm like, well, born and raised. Like, I didn't move outside of the Detroit city limits until I was 16. Like, I've never lived outside of Detroit until I was 16. And it's like, okay, but man, your music, you sound like Frank Ocean. I'm like, I don't. That's what's crazy.
Sound like Frank Ocean.
You just pulled the most left field creative artist that you can think of that you don't listen to, and you said this is who you compare to. You sound like Frank Ocean because I don't know. I can't compare this to anything else.
No, for sure.
And so if I can say it was something people misunderstand, it maybe people expect a certain sound from me because I'm from Detroit, but I can't really tell you what people do understand about my music, like, because I don't feel like I've had a consistent, like, song to song, production to production is not consistent. What I was producing in 2018 and 2019 and 2020 with Marvin Dark and Jay Mitchell's, which you can go see this playlist up on Apple Music, my production playlist, where you can hear all these different tracks that I produce, and we got millions of streams off of that. But I'm not making music like that no more. And so years later, it's now 2026. I'm just not making it. So it's like, but I haven't had any type of moment where it's just like I really got into, like, I was ever highlighted for anything, so, because I never really push down on the gas pedal as much as I should. So I can't tell you what people really understand though, but I haven't been consistent for people to give me enough feedback to understand though. I can say that.
Okay, that's real shit. That's a real last answer.
I can tell you that, yeah.
Okay, no, I rocks with it. I fucks with it. Okay, so look, if you weren't doing your current profession, what do you think you'd be doing instead?
If I wasn't, when you say current profession, are you referring to what pays the bills, or are you talking about music production?
No, let's just for the sake of, I guess, where we're currently at, music production. If you weren't like making music, producing music, you know,
If I was not producing music,
what do you think you'd be doing instead?
probably would have been doing something with basketball.
Okay.
Like
Anything specifically?
not probably I wouldn't be. I don't think I would have been a player or anything, but probably like some type of like you know coach, general manager, going to get into like basketball operations. Um, yeah. But yeah, it would have been something around on the basketball team. Like I could probably would have been an athletic trainer. Because a lot of people don't know, I do have a master's in exercise science.
Oh shit!
In exercise, I guess the name of the degree is exercise physiology. And so
Never knew.
Yeah, yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah. I got that degree under my belt. Got that from CMU Fire Up Chips. And so yeah, if I wasn't producing,
Go Broncos.
I would have definitely would have been doing something in
Fuck
sports.
CMU.
I definitely would have been doing something in sports performance. And by this point, I probably would have been doing something with the Pistons. Just using my connections and the way I network with people. Yeah, I probably would have been doing something in sports performance. Well, it could have been basketball. What is the NBA or the NFL? So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, loaded question, loaded answer.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like when we get these ask these questions and I get unique answers for them because this is the purpose of me is asking, people these similar questions because there's similar questions in a sense, but they're all very unique answers and responses.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm gonna get a completely different answer from somebody for a particular question, or this or that, whatever the case may be. All right, so check this out. What's a hill you'll die on, no matter how unpopular the opinion is?
That they need to lower women's hoops.
Wait, so you agree that they need to lower women's hoops?
Yes.
Down. How much are we thinking?
Like 9 feet.
How tall are they right now?
10.
10?
The same height as men's.
They need to lower it down like a whole foot.
Yeah.
What about 2 feet?
No,
that's too much.
I feel like that would be a spit in the face. No, I think 9 feet would be good. Where now you have certain women who can get out there and regularly body other women.
Yeah,
like
embarrass them, put them on a canvas every night.
You don't want to even the playing field where everybody is dunking.
It wouldn't be everybody, but you still have to be able to. I would say not a foot. We'll start with the foot. See how it looks like. Test it out.
That's where you get.
And this is, that's because we're on the subject. People might take this the wrong way, but it's not. My thing is like this. I was having this conversation with someone the other day. The WNBA isn't producing enough money to pay these women what they truly need to get paid. They got to make more money, right? How do they make more money? Lower the rims a little bit. You know what I'm saying, bro? It made the games way more interesting. Bro, you tune in, you seeing girls getting dunked down by other girls. You're like, oh shit.
Well,
what is happening?
You can say it's you can say you got the entertaining part of it for sure. Where you have more women that will be dunking and whatnot, in games regularly, and it's still at a good enough height where you're not messing with the fundamentals of the game. Because I think that's a big part of what women's hoops, their integrity that they love about their version of the sport is that it's very fundamentally sound.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you add dunking, it can add a little bit a different element to the game. And so I always say...
It would be crazy.
Yeah.
Like slam ball.
I always say they... and there's other ways to draw fans into the sport, though, but I think that they need to lower the rims just a little bit. The only reason I say this, is to allow the game to be consistent throughout. Because
don't they use a smaller ball?
They have a smaller ball. Women they play with a smaller basketball and it's lighter, and from the reasons that I've been told throughout the years or my research that I've seen, just looking at like Spalding and whatnot or Wilson, that because physiologically women have smaller hands, generally would have smaller hands than men.
Yeah, for sure.
And so they have played with a smaller basketball. Cool. All right, cool. I've understood that at a very young age. The girls got a smaller basketball because they got smaller hands. All right, cool. Then when you get on the women's court, if you ever been on a court where like women were playing like let's say like a college, a D1 college team, their 3-point line is shorter. So, and then even in the WNBA, their 3-point line is shorter because
they just think they can't shoot.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, okay, so they have a smaller ball. The 3-point line is shorter. Why not just lower the rim? Just keep it.
Just even it.
I'm like, yeah, you got the entertaining aspect of it. I'm like, just keep it consistent.
Oh, man.
Just lower the rim. I'm like, that might make the game a little bit.
That might sell the stadium out. Yeah, that might be the difference between.
I'm just saying, like,
game and like, oh man, this shit is. You know what? It's crazy, man.
Like, I think more women in the WNBA we need more domestic violence offenders in the WNBA. We need. Wait, hold on. We need some drama in the WNBA. That's what we need to see on the news.
Like the women being the domestic? Oh, I thought you said like you need to see more women in the.
No,
I would be like, that's why I look at you like, Tone.
I'm talking about in the WNBA, like the women are the aggressors. Like we need to see them.
Sabrina Carpenter
out.
spits in face of.
We need to see them crashing out.
I saw a video that had me kind of cracking up, man. It was on Twitter. You know how Twitter is ruthless. It was these girls that were wherever the All-Star weekend was last time, and there was these girls trying to get in. The girls from the WNBA, they were in line trying to get in like a club, and they didn't get in. And one of the girls was in the background like, "Man, we in the W."
I heard this, and they was just
somebody was in the comments. The comments was crazy. Like, we in the
W.
Like, what
what
is that gonna do? Like, oh my god, people are ruthless. You know, I do feel like if they, were on a list, they should have just been on that list. I don't know. Like, I don't know. There's like I've been in lines of clubs. I know how it is. If you're on a list, you ain't gotta wait no line. You gotta get to the person like, yeah, we on XYZ's. We got to take a couple tables. Not we in the W.
There's a formula. I think they respectfully. I think they can take from like the Lakers Showtime era, like because the NBA was a dying league. It's a dying business around right before Magic came in. Magic and Jordan and Larry Bird. And so when they came in, they brought the drama. They put them in commercials. They was.
Yeah, I remember those commercials.
Called HIV,
Oh man.
Larry Bird and all. He played for Boston. He was the white boy from Boston, and you had Magic Johnson was the black kid in Hollywood. Then here come Michael Jordan. Just an athletic freak. So I feel like the NBA did a good job of like creating storylines, almost similar to like I don't know if you ever watch like wrestling or like WWE. So,
back in the day, I used to watch it a lot. Haven't watched it as much lately.
And you probably remember like they would have like storylines.
Oh yeah, they'd be like everybody had different
little things or whatever.
Had to make it entertaining.
Yeah, so the NBA I feel like they do that where they'll just have storylines and that draw you into the wanting to watch the game. And so I feel like they need to create respectful storylines in the WNBA that can help. But the thing that I would die on, I will always say this, and I've argued with women, and women have called me stupid, they've called me sexist, they've called me all types of names in the books, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. But I will respectfully say that I do think that women should lower the rim for the women's game.
Yeah, and it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
I don't understand. Everything else is
not working.
Everything else is like there's a compensation for everything else. There's a compensation for the distance that they have to shoot from. There's a compensation for the size of the basketball.
Why not make a compensation for the rim?
Why not make a compensation?
Not even a small one, a foot.
I mean,
Are you scared to get banged on? Is that what it is?
Like I remember during my research in grad school, statistically speaking, women suffer from ACL tears at a much higher rate than men do.
I did not know
playing
that.
the same sport. That's why usually if you see a female athlete who plays soccer, if you look at her knees, she's gonna have these two little vertical.
Yeah, that's the
scars on her
surgeries.
knees. Yeah, and so hey, like if we're going doing that, why put these women in such a risk to have to jump at the same amount of force that men are applying into the ground? Lower that rim.
Just a little
They
bit.
don't want no more ACL tears. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I rock with that. That's a very unique.
I told you I'm a ball player. I'm always thinking basketball.
No, that's definitely a total basketball move. But yeah, no, I mean, and it's not a bad thing, man. It's like, there's a lot of good behind it, but people are always going to find a way to twist it and turn it into whatever it's not. But it is what it is, okay? So look, you can instantly, right?
I'm gonna show off the joint real quick.
The what you got on?
Pseudo.
What is it saying?
Pseudo.
Oh, I thought that's something else. I don't know what that said.
Pseudo.
Okay. Pseudo. All right, so look.
That's all I'm going to say, pseudo.
You can instantly master any one skill in the world. What is it and why?
Instantly master. Okay. I would say playing the guitar.
Okay.
Why? Because I think it's so cool to like.
Fuck, you're the second person that said that.
Because I think Vic said this, right?
Mm-hmm. Playing the fucking guitar.
Well, Vic, not Vic, but being able to pick up the guitar and I think just strum it and play chords and even just serenade my wife. I think something like that would be so cool. Even now, like I've been practicing and I discovered my dad had a couple of guitars in his house.
Oh, nice.
And he was learning. He was taking lessons. But if just picking up the guitar and just playing like something and just playing along with just serenading, your wife, or like sometimes for me, now my recent music, I can plug my guitar directly into my interface.
Oh shit, nice.
And I'm playing the guitar over it. So, but I haven't mastered it. I'm still learning.
No.
And so, yeah, for sure the guitar. Sure the guitar. You.
If I could master one skill in the world, it would be to be able to finish a book, like read multiple books and finish them within days of each other.
Like and within like a day.
Yeah, like read a book in a day.
You be like that one dude that's reading it, be like.
No, you talking about he's reading them all fast and shit like that, like that dude is, bro, cooking people, bro, and people are falling for that shit. He can read. No, he's just cooking you guys. You guys are getting cooked. No, it'd be the ability for sure to be able to read.
Read a whole book in a minute.
In a day. Not even in a minute, but like read a book a day type of shit.
Okay.
Like I can read a book, start a book in the morning, finish it by the day.
That's not like headache.
Obviously it's not too crazy, but like, my mom can do that shit. She can read a book in the night.
Yeah.
My mom would sit down and lock in. That's her thing, but I'd be able to like read books in a day, and also like not just read it, but also like retain good, like big portions about it, like the interesting stuff. And okay, cool. Oh yeah, that book that was about XYZ, and he got stabbed in the chest or something crazy, So yeah, that's what it would be. Okay, so guitar, being able to read books.
Yeah.
Fucks with it. Okay, so look, if your life had a background soundtrack, what genre would it be, and who's on the track?
If my life had a background soundtrack, what genre would it be, and who would be on the soundtrack?
Exactly.
The genre would be, it would be 90s hip hop.
Okay. Fuck with it.
And who would be on it? It would probably be Jay-Z.
Hove.
Yeah, it would be more than likely Jay-Z. I grew up with I listened to a lot of Jay-Z. Not intentionally. That was it was as my parents call it was manufactured, and that was all they had left to listen to. My mom and my dad they've told me plenty of times that when Biggie and Tupac were killed, the world was just left with nobody at that point. They said they had to just listen to Snoop and Jay-Z and Nas, and they were just kind of sitting around like, ugh.
Oh
Like, this is it, I guess. Like, Jay-Z's new album, cool. Nas' new album, cool. Snoop.
Damn, they weren't feeling they
It
shit.
just was like,
They was really big into Biggie and Pac.
yeah, you know. So, and so my dad would just, because that was all that was left. You know, he would play that what's that Reasonable Doubt album around the house and in
Good
the car
album.
very often. And so like when I think of like my early childhood, I think of like that song Ain't No, the full title is Ain't No Nigga by Jay-Z, and I think Foxy Brown, but that's like a very early like staple in my like memory as a kid, like boom, 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 boom. That's like every day in my head. That's like a little nugget. But yeah, it would be like oh, I thought I heard something. It would be a
Tripping.
Tripping. You gotta deepen my voice for me.
Yeah. Like
Zoom in real close on my face.
it's gonna be a good scene.
Yeah, but definitely, it would be a '90s track. It would be Jay-Z. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, definitely something Jay-Z.
I like that. That's Jay-Z's a good
I listen
artist.
to a lot of Jay-Z, bro.
I love Jay-Z, man. It's one of my favorite artists.
Like you know, and I'm so open to music, bro. Like I'm so like my taste is so like I'm like a connoisseur of music, and like some people really like they say that and they don't really truly mean it. They just like a lot of Drake, and they like different types of Drake, and so they would consider themselves music connoisseurs or whatever. I'm joking, but like I'll listen to I'm listening to some random artist called what I think CPR right now.
These names are interesting.
Like this is and it's a band with these two white girls. It's just
CPR.
No. I'm sorry. Their name is Wet Leg.
Wet Leg and CPR.
Bro, I ain't even go look. Just listen to it. It's just some alternative rock shit. So, but
what was the name again?
Wet Leg.
Wet Leg. Look it up. It's not what you think it is. Wet Leg. Google it. Look it up on your.
But yeah, we listen.
Apple
I listen. I'm so open to so many different types of music, bro. And I'll be at work or something, or I'll be around when I'm talking to dudes my age, and I'll be like, yeah, I listen to Jay-Z. And they be like, no, what? Why? Jay-Z is whack, bro. Like Jay-Z, like what? And I'll be like, what are you talking about? You know, and so yeah, I get that often where people just like they just don't like Jay-Z, and I'm like, I get why you.
They don't like the real.
I mean, if you feel like it's not real, that's cool. You know, I don't really necessarily think Travis Scott is real, but I know that I have a Travis Scott playlist because the music is good. So if you can sit there and just undeniably listen to Jay-Z's music and go, he's not good, like you're not even trying.
Yeah.
I don't even think you're trying.
No, I got some friends that are just certain artists. They're like, man, I'd rather listen to a dog bark all day. I'm like, oh my god, y'all really just being
not even trying.
Not even trying, but it is. I get what it is. Everybody, I'm at the age where I get it. People that everybody that I'm real close with and tight with, they're not into every single fucking thing that I'm into, and it's okay. It's okay to have disagree. But some of my friends, I just like, bro, you're not even, like you said, not even trying.
Man. And I listen to anything, man. Like you say, I'm listening to this group called Wet Leg. I just found them on Bandcamp.
Bandcamp, you taking me back.
Yeah, bro. I be finding like deep cut music that you wouldn't even never know about that never shows up on Apple Music. You know, so Wet Leg, that's some alternative rock stuff. Go listen to rock. Rock is more similar to hip hop than what you think. A lot of the same grooves. I think a lot of the same lyrical content too. But you gotta really sit back. You gotta take yourself out of that your position and kind of like have an out of body experience. Rock kind of got the same little rhythm as hip hop. It's just at a different speed, you know. But that's just me. I don't know. I might got a different ear than most people. I don't know.
Okay.
Go ahead, bro. My fault.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. You're fine.
I be rambling.
I be wanting. That's what I want. I want more detail than these. You know, when I ask these questions, more detailed answers. This is exactly what I wanted. So this is good.
You saying them last niggas wasn't talking much when they was up here? Fly, Vic.
Nah,
what was the other homie name? What was the other homie name? That was
Omega.
Was that
in his basement? Yeah, that was one of my homies from back home.
Wasn't Jordan up here too?
No, Jordan haven't the Jordan's
Jordan,
episode.
okay,
yet.
all right,
Soon.
my fault.
I have the whole crew done. Yeah. So let's do this.
Yeah.
If your younger self could see you now, what do you think they say?
Younger self, as in like last year?
I mean,
that
is the younger self. But let's go like the younger. You know what I mean.
Like,
if your younger self, the younger Tony, could see yourself now, what do you think they say? Let's say Tony from 10 years ago could see you now.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go back to younger Tony, younger.
So I'm 32 now, and so let's take 20 years. Let's take it back to when I was 12. Like it's like a super there's like a big difference. So at 12, I at that point probably seeing myself now, I would have a lot of questions. I would be disappointed.
Oh shit. Why?
Why? Because I'm not in the NBA.
Basketball, back to basketball.
Yeah, man. Like at that point during my life, 11, 12 years old, 13 years old, a lot of basketball was getting played. A lot of basketball was getting played in front of a lot of people, a lot of notable people who were trying to get me to go to these different high schools. Like I was getting recruited to go to different high schools. And so it just didn't happen. My parents were going through a divorce. They were not focused on that type of stuff. We sat in an orientation at the high school I ended up going to, and the principal told us, we don't have a gym and we never will have a gym. So don't ever ask for a gym. And I sat there looking at my parents and I'm like, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here?
And they proceeded to put me in that school.
That is wild. That's fucking bullshit.
But it's all good. It made me who I am today. But I think 12-year-old's version of looking at me now, he would have a lot of questions because he would see that I'm in a position where I can take care of my family and I can, and I'm taking care of myself. I'm not bummy. I keep my clothes fresh. I get a haircut every 2-3 weeks. So I'm living life and I'm up to code.
Get the enhancement spray.
No enhancement spray over here. My dad didn't even get on. I don't even think my grandfather get on. Tony
just going there and be like, yeah, can you just hit the stash?
No, baby.
Hey, I was talking with Jack the other day, and he was like, he came over here and kicked it, and he was just like, man, bro. He was like, when I was at the barber the other day, the barber asked me if I wanted to hit the mustache. I was like, did you do it? He was like, nah, because you would talk hella shit. I'm like, you fucking right, I would. You out here with the enhanced, just the stash, the top part is wild. Everything else regular, that's just darker.
No, that's nasty. That's sick. Bro. But
I'm sorry, but
yeah, I think 12-year-old version, he would just have a lot of questions. He would be disappointed that I didn't make it in basketball, but I think if he was to sit there and talk to me and understand, he would be like, all right, that's cool. Like, okay, I understand.
You see the bigger picture.
Yeah, I understand why that didn't happen. There's a reason why that didn't happen, and I understand. But I think he, like, off gut reaction, he would definitely he would be disappointed. He would just be like, oh, wait a minute. We had a whole plan. We were supposed to do it. And he would sit there and hear me out, and he would, okay, man. Okay. That's cool.
If you could collaborate with anyone, past or present, who would it be and why?
Past or present? Who would it be with and why?
Yes.
Okay, that's easy. Jay Dilla.
Ooh.
It would be Jay Dilla. 100%.
Jay Dilla's truth.
It would be 100%. If Jay Dilla was alive today, I'd be trying to show him my beats because he would still be pushing the left field underground of Detroit. Still today, he would be pushing the underground sound, that neo soul, that boom bap, that
shit,
that unquantized sound where you're not clicking into your computer every 2 steps, and he's literally just playing the beat off you feel the drums from his rhythm, from his soul. It would be Jay Dilla.
Okay.
It would be Jay Dilla 100%. especially if we're talking about in close proximity and say we didn't have no social media. Yeah, Jay Dilla. I don't think I would. I don't think I would want to collab with Pharrell. I don't. Yeah, I don't think I would want to collab with like Pharrell. He'll get you. He'll do some dirty business with you.
Why you think that about Pharrell?
I don't know, man. I don't know the man. I've only
He's a great person, but I just feel like behind, we don't know how he is behind.
Yeah, you know,
the business aspect. Of shit.
I've heard about
fucking over Chad.
I've talked to some people that have worked in circles with him, you know, and you know, they're like, yeah, he's cool. He's just a man of his business, and so I don't know. I feel like because he's somebody that I really do look up to, but because of just the sound. But I don't feel like I would want to meet him because I feel like he would ruin like my perception of him. Like, you know, I don't feel like you should meet your heroes. Like I feel like if I was to meet Pharrell, I'm gonna find out that like he got a cigarette smell about him. Like, oh, like
some bullshit like that he do it, and now you're like, great. I know this dude chew tobacco. You guys did Pharrell too? Spits in the bottles. This shit is crazy.
You know what I mean? Like, oh,
never knew that.
Keeping
that off camera for sure.
You know, so like I don't feel like I would want to meet Pharrell just off the strength of that. I feel like okay, 100%. I will 100% want to collaborate with Kanye West. Or I'm sorry, Ye. I will 100% would collaborate with Ye. I don't care what nobody say about him, about the things that he didn't, bro. This is you talking about Ye. Like he's an
beyond, icon.
He's beyond making music, making fire beats. He over there like he's tapping into creative marketing plans, like selling his clothing. Come on, man. Like, yeah, I would want to sit there in just like a big ass open warehouse, like a lab, and just crack open a MPC. I have my Ableton joint open, and we
nice.
just about to chop it up. Like, bro, like I'm about to show you, like, yo, he about to show me, like, this is what I do, and like, yo, this is what I do.
You know,
definitely Kanye.
Okay, Kanye. Or just one random thing that made me think about when you're talking about Pharrell. I was like, we don't know how he really is, because remember that one song Usher was like, "True player Pharrell, ask my Pharrell." Like, what does Pharrell know that Usher done did?
Don't leave a girl around me, true player Pharrell. Ask my nigga Pharrell.
Yeah. Like, what does Pharrell know?
Hey, Pharrell know, like, yeah, you leave your girl.
What's some other tracks that I feel like people done said about, like, them drop Pharrell name in there? I feel like Ho might have said his name a couple of times. We're like, what does Pharrell know?
I mean, Pharrell has dropped like lines about Diddy when he was like, hey, I'm doing deals like the skaters, ice cream sneakers. I signed your first skaters so you can pay $3 and buy yourself some Babesters, bulletproof on the t-shirts because they haters. Do like Snoop say, step your game up. Double decker boat, Mediterranean up. D-class ashy cuffs, tuck your chain up. Liberace fingers, niggas hit Lorraine up. What he said? He said, just last week I was out in Aspen, me and Puff hopping off the plane.
Both was laughing. Like, what was y'all laughing about, bro? What do y'all know, bro? What's going on? Sean? Pharrell, what do y'all?
Just last week, we was out in Aspen, me and Puff hopping off the plane. Both was laughing.
Hopping off the plane, probably was doing some city boy shit. That boy
hopping
did
off the plane laughing, like you're like,
we was wilding on the private jet.
We was not supposed to do that to them girls.
We was not supposed to have a pool full of baby oil on the jet ski in the middle. I can't imagine what happens 10,000 feet up, like, 30,000 feet.
Pharrell got a whole song called "Young Girl," bro, like with Jay-Z. Like,
oh yeah,
on, man. Like, come on.
I really want to do man. That song's a dope song. So
yeah, it would. Yeah, Kanye. It would be Kanye for sure. I think over Jay Dilla, Kanye for sure.
So Kanye, I like Ye. Yeah, he's proven why he's a juggernaut in the concert world, doing these pop-up shows and selling out the shows.
Hilarious. I'm not gonna quote none of his interviews that he had with academics, but he's hilarious.
He's been apologizing. He's been doing a bunch of stuff trying to change, show that he's
That's cool. He can apologize. That's cool. it's still hilarious. Like somebody like Dave Chappelle needs to start up the Chappelle Show again and just do skits of Kanye. Like he needs to get the Chappelle Show back going. Like come on,
Get
man.
to Kanye be hilarious. Kanye just there's so many moments he can
with
do.
the all black KKK man.
Like Kanye. Oh my god. What's his name? Blatant Bigsby or something?
Oh yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
Clayton.
Bigsby,
That's it.
Clayton,
Clayton
Clayton.
Bigsby. Fucking blind dude, man. That shit was crazy. He's thinking about doing Chappelle's show again.
He should, man. He should.
He got the money to buy the rights or do whatever. You know, Comedy Central probably gonna be some hoes like I'll just do my own show then. Like keeping up with Dave or something. You know, something to do.
Oh yeah.
The skits were hilarious. The old Chappelle Show skits were still classics to this day, bro. You can watch that shit now. That shit is hilarious. Okay, so definitely, all right. Fuck with Kanye for a lot of reasons, man. I remember young Kanye, making all these beats for Jay-Z, Beanie Siegel, Dipset, and all this for himself. And,
yeah.
Just seeing the growth to him now, fucking.
But I understand, like, keeping beats to yourself, keeping your best beats to yourself, bro. Because when you be producing, let's get back to that producing topic, bro. Like, man, like when you be sitting there and you cooking up beats for dudes left and right, and then they send you back their tracks, right? And you're like, this whack, like this not good, but you can say that to them. They're not gonna receive that. They're not gonna receive like it's not gonna. They're 9 times out of 10 they're not gonna be receptive of that. Even if you come to them with some real constructive like feedback, they not about to come through and fix it because they think that was the hottest shit that they ever recorded.
Yeah. But
they send it to you with the hopes that you feel it the same way, and it's like, no, I'm sorry. Like I'm here to keep it real with you. A lot of times, man, artists would be like, man, I'm not here for the feedback. I'm not here for your critiques. I just wanted a beat to be made. I just sent you the song just so you can hear it. And I'm like, well, that's not my job. I'm not a beat maker. I'm a producer. I want to make sure the song is good, not just making sure I'm giving you a good beat. I want the song to be good. And so, yeah, Kanye in those moments, I'm sure he had plenty of those moments, and he was just like, you know what? I'm keeping these beats to myself. I'll rap better. I'll rap better over it. Fuck it. I'll rap better on this track. So
I mean, that's exactly.
I feel him on that, like, because I'll do that. That's the only reason why Tony Shore was even created. Because I got tired of sending like these beats to certain rappers, and it was just like I love them to death, but it was just like, bro, like this is not it, and it's just like I can't even tell you. I don't even think it would go well. Like I feel like a friendship would get, and I've had friendships ended just because I just had to keep it real with the music that they were sending me off the beats I was making for them, and so it was just like, all right, I can't do this anymore. I'm about to just make beats for myself. And
real shit.
Tony Shore was created, man. Like
real
I'm sure I'll make a good song on this. So like, hey, like I'm keeping these beats to myself, and I don't even send beats to niggas no more. I don't even send like it's whatever. Like, I get tired of having that emotional back and forth with grown people, just like I will literally beat your ass like.
Holy shit! Where's it?
I'm joking, but it's like, bro, like I'm literally.
He was serious in a sense.
Like, bro, like I'm like, I'm not here for the emotional back and forth off of like we give him some criticism.
He would beat some ass
off of a beat that I made. I made the beat, and then you sending me lyrics to it, and I'm like, that's not how it should sound on this beat, and then it's just always a tug of war, and so yeah, I don't even like producing for people no more.
Okay,
I definitely I need that cut up on Instagram or something like that. Yeah, I gotta post that.
no, for sure.
Posting that clip.
100% post that clip. So look, what's a recent challenge or obstacle you faced that taught you something valuable?
So a month ago, I found my dad at his house, and very challenging moment for myself and my sister, because we were there on the scene, and pretty much every like fire truck and every ambulance on the west side of Detroit was there at my dad's house, just circling around it, because that's their protocol in the fire department. And just every different scene, every different day, every different moment was super, super hard. And it was, I guess it was harder for my mom and my sister. And they were, at moments, emotionally unavailable to make any like sound decisions. So there was a couple times, a few times where I just had to dry up my tears and be in certain situations, in certain rooms, in certain places, signing certain documents that I never would have thought I would ever sign in a million years, or deciding on things that I never thought that I would have to decide on this soon. And so, going through all of that and having to like identify my dad's body and having to um, like pick out his casket and you know get his suit that he had with the fire department and get that all cleaned up and ironed for him. I'm like, it's like it was literally hanging up in my room for like a week before it went into the funeral home and went onto his body. So I'm just staring at it every day. Like throughout all of these moments, Roberto, bro, I realized that like, and I don't know, and if you probably have gone through close deaths. I don't know. I think I think you told me of one. I think you said your grandma.
Yeah, my grandma. My grandma in January. Yep.
That was just recently.
Yeah, just in January. Just past January.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And so yeah, this is a very challenging thing, and I don't wish this pain on anybody. I know it happens very often, and I know I'm a part of a club of people who lost their parents way too soon. But the challenge is that I'm able to see what I can withstand, the type of pain I can withstand, the type of patience I really have. Like I think my patience is really top tier. And I know I'm biased because it's me, but just seeing how patient, how strong, how sound of a mind I can be. Like I think my family leans on me for strength, and that's something I've learned about myself recently through a recent obstacle. Because I've I had 4 days. I had like 4 days vacation set. That last day that I was off of work, and I still to this day have not revisited to figure out what I was going to do on those 4 days. I still have not gone back and be like, what was I know I had something planned, and which is my whole life has went off in a complete detour. And so just being able to kind of go on this detour where every day was different. Every day was just something different, and it was scary. My anxiety was just through the roof when I would wake up in the morning, bro, and I would refuse to touch my phone. I would refuse to flip my phone over to see any notifications, because I know I got a call from the funeral home. I know I got a call from the cemetery. I know I got a call from the city of Detroit. I know I got a call from the retirement. I know I got a call from
a lot.
My sister sending all types of pictures and memories and stuff. Like, bro, like it would be days where I just would not touch my phone, and I would pick my phone up after like 48 hours, and people, all friends, just reaching out to me. My condolences, bro. My condolences. I heard about it, and it was just too much, man. Like,
yeah, bro. I can imagine. Bro.
So that's the obstacle that I had to go through, bro. Like I had to be strong. I think my dad really instilled that in me, to be strong and don't allow time for panicking. And so I really learned that about myself, bro. I got a lot of patience for other people.
Oh, no doubt.
I don't know if I have that same patience for myself though.
Okay.
Like you probably got a lot of patience for other people, but do you have that same patience for yourself?
I mean, over the last, I ain't gonna lie, the last couple years being out here, I've had to go more patient for stuff that I did, right? Decisions that I might have made that put me in spots where I'm like, fuck, I gotta deal with this, but then I gotta, be patient with it because I put myself in this position versus something happened out of my control. And, I gotta be patient with the shit no matter what because if I don't do it, who will?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've learned to, take a little bit more responsibility and try to, like do tasks little by little versus trying to, take too big of a bite off the top, So,
Yeah.
But yeah, so no, definitely, like I said, bro, like I said this before too, what I'm saying, obviously, yet again, my condolences for what happened, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, it's cool. We I think me and my family we're getting through it in a healthy way. We're grieving in a healthy way. Some better than the others. I got a therapist.
Good, man.
Like,
That's a good thing, bro. More people need to get therapists out here.
Like I had to sit there and really talk to somebody to help me process this. Like, bro, like I was, I compared it to like literally like I don't know if you ever watched The Walking Dead, where dudes would like get like a arm or like a leg chopped off, but then you see like it still moves. It's like you get that limb chopped off, and like yeah, even though it's disconnected, you still feel it.
Yeah.
And so it's like I felt like a limb just got chopped off. Like no way that this just happened. You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's just like, yeah, yo, like if you watching this and if you I don't know how we editing this and chopping this up, and whatnot. If you watching this, man, you got your mom, go give her a hug. Go tell her you love her. You got your dad, call him up. Go hug him. Tell him you love him. It's hey man, like for tomorrow is not promised. It's really not promised. And so if you got a weird relationship with your parents, y'all figure out a way to make that shit up. I'm glad that, like me and my dad was good. Me and my dad, I know some people lose their parents and they just was not on good terms. Or lose people and they was not on good terms, but me and my dad was cool, so, but you still got your parents out there, man. Hug them, kiss them, tell them you love them. Make sure you know what the passwords is to their phone. They goddamn phone, they goddamn passcode. Fuck.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. I always talk about that to my mom and dad. Like, man, y'all don't know, you know the password for this? Like, I need to write this down. If something ever happens to me and my sister, deal with all this shit.
Hey,
man.
Keep track of them passwords. I'm telling you, keep track of them.
Put yourself in the backup thing, so if something happens, you get sent the code.
If something ever happened to you, my wife knows the passcode to my phone. I mean, I have a very easy paper trail the way I live life. If something was to ever happen to me, my wife can very easily find everything.
Yeah, everything. Clear my browser history. Clear the browser history. Don't look at what I looked at last night before I went to bed.
You just got to hit the setting where it don't record.
You go to incognito, private page, delete, no evidence. Okay, all right. So yeah, I do appreciate that answer, man. Honestly, man, right to be real, I didn't think you were gonna talk about any of that. That's why I
it's all good, man.
I kind of steered away from any of that.
No, I don't shy away from talking about my dad. I don't think you should. Someone hit my messages recently. I'm not gonna put their name out there. This was, but somebody that we used to work with. They were just basically saying like, don't shy away from talking about your loved one. You like. Go towards it, like walk towards those conversations, like keep their name alive.
Oh no,
like,
for sure.
Always talk about them. But yeah.
Okay, no,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
So look, in today's world, what's an emerging trend or topic that excites you, or maybe even worries you?
The emerging trend that I think concerns me is how little we. Like our perception of how much of our brain power we're actually using, because we're always looking for convenience, and I know technology does make things more convenient, and you can make it as simple as the creation of the lighter, the creation of the stoplight, the creation of the car, the creation of the airplane, all of these different technologies that the creation of the door, the creation of the house, all of these things made life more convenient and more convenient. And within the last 10 or 15 years, yeah, technology is just kind of pushing the limit of our perception of what convenience is. Like, you need total access to every song ever fucking created. So
Yeah.
convenience. And so I think convenience is the trend that I think worries us, because it's like, how convenient do we want it to be? And we'll get it to the point where we don't do anything, and we will become obsolete from at that point, because everything else will just create systems and robots, and whatever else in place to actually
Terminator.
to do certain things, and we're not actually
take over.
We can't like the pyramids. I'm sure it was just a bunch of humans literally just bored.
Not even bored. They were getting
said,
paid to do that. Hey, I'm paying you guys to get these stones, and they had ways to do it. I've seen ways that they probably use like oil.
Oh, for real.
Like the oil they use to like burn. They use that oil there, and with a string system with like a sled, people push them. They were smart. They wasn't lifting that shit up with their arms, alien shit. They was doing that shit strategically, and then on top of that, back in the day, people don't realize that the water was way higher in the Nile River, so they utilized the power of that natural flow of that water to do shit. So they was out there doing some smart shit. You know, they wasn't no fools. Them shits thing. Obviously, that shit took man hours, like, you know, to do that shit. Didn't take like probably took years to make those things.
I heard the pyramids were already like considered ancient by the time Jesus arrived in Egypt as a baby.
I mean, they were there for quite some time. BC, before Christ.
Like, what? Like, I can't even, like...
And my thing is like this, even then, like, that place was, like I said, bro, the water was higher, so there was definitely higher crops, you know, way better. Higher water, way better crops, way better.
Can you imagine what, like, an apple tastes like from, like, that era, from the earth?
You might eat it and die. It might be too fresh.
It's too fresh.
Bite into it, you're like, this tastes good. And fall the fuck over.
It's too fresh.
No, I don't know. I feel like if they like kept one of those apples and saved it, and like kept it in perfect condition, and brought this time, you're like, we're about to eat an apple from, you bite into it. It
probably has a different taste.
It probably explode. Like,
it probably has a different taste. Like it don't got all the antioxidants and pesticides and whatever.
I wouldn't want to eat that apple. I'd be scared. They'd be like, eat that apple. Well, you eat it. No, I'm not gonna eat it. Well, then you eat it. If there's nothing wrong with that.
This apple
if it's so good, you eat it.
This apple is from 7,000 years ago.
Superpowers the minute you bite it.
Yeah, bro.
Or you blow up. 50-50 chance.
But yeah, I think that's the trend. I don't like the constant need for convenience.
Yeah.
I understand it. Trust me, I do understand it. I use ChatGPT, you know, for different uses, or sometimes I'll use Suno Music to carve out certain ideas. If I can't come up with an idea, I'll be like, you know, extend on this demo that I can't finish writing. You know, and it'll spit something out, you know, and so,
sometimes you got to use these tools to assist you, not to, like, do stuff for you, but to inspire you, get you an idea, get you going.
Yep, exactly. And so, but yeah, bro.
That's sweet. Okay. So, what's a piece of advice you once received that you still hold close today?
Oh, yeah, my dad told me, he told me this when I was 16. He said, "Be careful what you wish for." And I was like, "What do you mean?" He said, "Be careful what you wish for, man, because you actually might get it, and it might be more than what you can bargain." And so he told me that. I remember I was like 16, and I remember I kept saying, "I'm gonna go play basketball in college." And then he was like, "Man, be careful what you wish for." And then I ended up landing across a situation where I got some scholarship money and was able to go out to school. But when I went out to the school, the whole situation, it just wasn't what I thought it would to be. And so then I got plagued with a bunch of injuries. And so I remember sitting, because I'm packing up my room, coming back home. I'm like, I hear my dad literally saying, "Be careful what you wish for, man, because you might get it, and it might not be what you really wanted. And I'm like, damn, I definitely wished for this, and I did not want this. Now that I have it, I don't think I want it. So he's like, be careful for the things that you wish for, because you might get them, and it might not be what you thought it would be when you get it. So that's a piece of advice I carry with me to this day.
Okay,
Don't even like just be careful what you wish for. I say that to anybody. Just I know you want that thing. Be careful. If you become this famous whatever that you want to be, and you actually become that person, now you crashing out worse than Kanye West.
Yeah. Yeah.
You actually don't want this.
Yeah, you really don't want it, but you got it. Here you go. Enjoy. Okay, I like that answer. That's a good answer. I like hearing that particular question answered by my guest. So yeah, okay. So look, in 5 years, what's a personal milestone, big or small, you'd like to look back on?
In about 5 years, so I'll be 38. Big or small. I think what I would like to do, because I know I'll progress in my career, so I think what I really want to do is I want to finish my basement in my house.
That's real.
Like on some real shit. Because I go down to my basement here and there, wash clothes, smoke, and I just be sitting down and I'm like, damn, it's a goddamn dungeon down here. And it got like you can still see the brick.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, when I came down to like your joint, I'm like looking, I'm like, okay, I see how they got the joint set up. Okay, the ceiling is the same as mine. It's still exposed. They don't got it finished the ceiling. Whatever. You cut this part out, bro.
No, you good. No, I'm looking up too. Like, yeah, dude. I tore it down. It was like that. That wasn't there.
Oh yeah, okay. I can.
It was all other shit, and I tore it down. And in order for me to put the light, I needed to put some drywall there. So that's why the drywall is there. What's it called? Fly's dad actually came over.
I heard about that. Yeah.
And helped me and put that up, those lights up for me. We put 3 of them, but then he helped me connect the thing over there. He did all his thing, but
yeah, bro, I want to put the these panels up on the wall.
Yeah, those were there when we came here, man. So I want to put that wood. It's good wood too.
Yeah, pause.
They divided up. Hey yo, no, and they got creative with the flooring, and they put that on there, and that's what that is.
Yeah, okay, for sure. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, that's how I definitely want to finish my basement.
Get the basement right.
Bro, if I could finish my basement, my property value will go up so crazy. It has gone up naturally just because of the neighborhood.
Yeah, just in general, the market and the neighborhoods.
Yeah, and I'm like, bro, if I can finish my basement and add like another room to my basement, like.
Yeah, but you got a window that you can escape out of, and that.
Yeah, they could.
Make it a room.
Yeah, for sure. There's definitely something.
You pull this window, you can roll out the crib.
There's definitely a spot for if someone if they needed to escape because of a fire, they could. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, for sure. They definitely could.
Okay, get the basement together. When we got here, there was like little stuff that I did to our basement to get it together. Ripped down a lot of like paneling and a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
But I already know the next crib. I want the basement. Sorry, you told me the basement. The whole basement's gonna be mine, and I'm gonna go crazy with it. It's gonna be like man caved out.
Yeah, bro.
Little 3-point basketball thing. It's gonna be projectors, TVs, sofas, lazy boys, game consoles, popcorn machine in the corner.
Yeah.
Darts, maybe like an axe throwing thing. It's gonna be a good time in the basement. But yeah. Okay, basements for sure. Because, I remember growing up, man, being in my parents' basement a lot.
Yeah, we was
all. I was on the basement downstairs gaming. Even at my aunt's house, we'd be in the basement. That was everybo's house. The basement was like we would go at, and we would just have fun, be chilling. Like, be cooler down there, too. Because it's the way naturally it is.
Yeah, I love that. Because, like, my, the house I grew up in, because I grew up in 2 houses, but the second house that we lived in the longest, our basement was finished. Like, it I'm not gonna hold you. We bought the house from this Mexican family.
Oh.
And bro, when I tell you they put work into that house,
for sure.
dog. When we bought that house, they built an in-ground pool. Like they did it. They didn't hire another company.
No, everybody got
They
creative.
did it.
They're like, we can know how to do this.
They did it.
Indoor pool is crazy.
Before we bought before my parents closed on the house, they the family had to redo the roof, and so my parents thought that they were gonna hire a company to do it, so they just driving past. It's like 90, they driving past like, oh, let's see if they doing the roof. The family that they were buying the house from was doing the roof.
Hey man, they can. Hey, look, if they can build an underground pool, they can definitely do the roof. Easy.
So they had that, bro. That basement was finished.
Construction families do it the best, bro.
Bro, that basement was immaculate, bro. I'm talking about the drywall was perfect, like the flooring, bro. They had it was like 2 or 3 rooms that they added in the basement,
yeah,
bro.
They're going crazy,
bro.
yeah.
I need a basement that's finished.
For sure.
I need to finish like my basement in the house. I need to definitely for sure finish that.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because like if that wasn't there, that these walls were in here, it'd just be straight through to the other room. Yeah, to the other side.
They built this wall. Okay.
Yes, they built that divider. And they put the bar and all this extra shit that you see over there.
If you had like a recording studio, this could just be like a booth.
Yeah, it'd be the booth in there.
That could literally just be a booth.
Dropping rhymes.
Put like a glass window right here. Yeah. We all off topic, bro.
Oh no, man, we're still on topic though. We're talking about the basement, and we're having to be in the basement.
Yeah,
so it's kind of like just makes it so we can like look and point at shit. Okay, cool. Well, look, Tone, I appreciate you for coming through, doing another episode of Conversations with Roberto. I'm glad we got to reschedule it. Like I said, shit happens. I'm like I said, yet again, I want to send my condolences to you and your family for what happened. But other than that, bro, I'm so happy that you came through. We got to talk about a bunch of different cool stuff. A lot of funny stuff that I can't wait to like look over later on and just laugh about as I'm like, watching it. But other than that, man, you were an awesome guest. One of the cooler people that I've met since I've been out here, in Detroit. So it's cool to continue on that friendship and that bond with you, over the time, and just let it keep flourishing and just kind of see what stuff we collaborate with and kind of work towards in the future. I'm pretty excited about that.
Oh, absolutely, bro. Absolutely. Yeah, I appreciate you for inviting me here. Yeah, thank you for that. A nice little conversation. I'd love to see how this is going to develop and grow throughout the years. As you keep on doing this, don't stop doing this, because this will turn into something. It'll turn into, you get your own channel, you get your own whatever, bro. Just keep going, bro. Keep doing this, bro. You're going to be like the next Nardwar. Nardwar started off with something. Look what he's doing now. So, hey, bro, keep doing that shit. All I got to say is 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4. I seen this nigga hating when I walked through the door. You ain't got to guess. Yes, I am Tony Show. I'm cool like ice, but I'm hot to the cold.
Suck it easy. Yeah. Talk to you guys later. Peace.
A Pokemon trainer if you want to train something from the middle to your waist. But they say I talk too much, but I just tell them you ain't saying nothing.